Imagine being buried alive in the middle of the desert. No food, no water, no way to call help. 71 days later, Ricky Megee walked out alive. This is his story. January 23rd, 2006. Ricky was driving across one of the most isolated highways in Australia. He was heading to Port Hedland for a new job. The road stretched endlessly. Red dirt, nothing in sight. Then he came across a hitchhiker on the side of the road. He decides to pull over, and that small choice would change his life forever. Shortly after picking up the stranger, Ricky felt something was wrong. His vision blurred, his body grew heavy, the road faded, then black. When he woke up, he wasn't in his car, he wasn't on the road. He was buried underground, wrapped in black plastic, dirt and rocks on top. He had been left for dead. Disoriented and barely conscious, Ricky fought to move. He clawed through the dirt, tore through the plastic, and pulled himself out. Injured, barefoot, completely alone. The car was gone, the hitchhiker was gone, everything he owned was gone. In every direction, nothing but desert. Ricky started walking. He didn't know where he was or which way to go. He only knew that staying still meant death. The sun was relentless. The ground burned his feet. He walked for days, stopping, following, getting back up. Each step drained more than the last. At times, he thought he wouldn't stand again. Nearly 10 days later, he found a small muddy dam. The water was dirty, but it was water, and it kept him alive. Food was another problem. He ate anything he could catch. Frogs, lizards, grasshoppers, ants, leeches, even snakes, mostly raw. It wasn't enough to make him strong, only enough to survive. When the dam dried up, he had no choice. He drank his own urine to stay alive. Eventually, Ricky grew too weak to keep moving. Near the water hole, he built a small shelter from sticks, mud, and rocks. It gave him shade during the day and some protection at night, but the desert nights were dangerous. Dingoes circled his shelter, their footsteps and growls creeping closer in the dark. Each night, he blocked the entrance as best he could and waited for morning. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months. His body began to fail. He started this journey around 220 pounds. By now, his skin hung loosely over his bones. His strength was nearly gone. Then, a tooth infection sets in. With no tools or pain relief, he pulled it out himself. The pain was unimaginable, but it was either that or death. April 5th, 2006, 71 days after being left for dead, two ranch hands were checking fences near the dam. At first, they thought it was an animal. Then they realized it was a man, Ricky Megee, alive, barely standing, starving, severely sunburnt, dehydrated. He was rushed to safety and eventually flown to a hospital. By the time help arrived, he weighed just 99 pounds, half his original weight. But what really happened that day? Police never found his car. They never found the hitchhiker. No physical evidence of a crime was recovered. Some investigators doubted parts of his story. Others believed he was a victim of a robbery or carjacking. To this day, there are two versions of how it all began. The truth of that remote highway remains a mystery.